Hey, all my True North VBS people, it is day 3. Let's go. Hey, I'm Pastor Fred. Welcome back. It's day 3 of Vacation Bible School True North here at Christ Memorial, and we are going to talk today about being afraid. Being afraid. If you have littles in the house, you know what that looks like. You know what being afraid is all about. Your kids get scared of things, and you do as well. Sometimes you get scared because they're scared, and that can set off this sort of chain reaction. But Jesus knows that, right? We have this sense that if we're Christians, if we believe in Jesus, we just should never ever slip and have an issue with this. But I will just say, there's probably something that when it happens, when that word is said, when that event occurs, you are afraid, right? It's just your thing. And so what Jesus wants you to do is to not be afraid. Now, the passage we're going to look at, I want you to grab your Bibles. We're in Matthew 14. We're going to look at verse 27. And this is where the disciples are out on the lake there. They're in the boat. And there's this horrible, horrible storm that blows in the middle of the night. This is late. And it's probably dark, 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 right? Because the storm is there. There's no moon, kind of shining, so it looks a little nice. I mean, this is dark, and the storm blows in. And then Jesus comes walking out to them, and they're terrified because they have no idea what's going on. And Jesus says to them these words in verse 27 of Matthew 14. He says, "But immediately Jesus spoke to them, saying, 'Take heart, it is I, do not be afraid.'" Do not be afraid. And that's where Peter says, if it's you, hey, tell me to come out on the water. And Jesus does that. And Peter starts walking on the water, and you know how it works. He begins to sink. He begins to literally drown. And he cries out, "Lord, save me." And Jesus pulls him back into the boat. And what Jesus does there talks about his faith. See, there's a connection to don't be afraid. You know what I mean? Like Jesus didn't want them to just stop being afraid of him and him looking like a ghost. He would say just in general, like completely, like with the storm, stop being afraid of that, because I'm the one who can calm the wind and the waves. I'm the one who can actually make it so that you can walk on water. Peter took a couple steps, but then fear overwhelms him. And actually, I think when Jesus talks about him having little faith, he's connecting that. Like when I'm afraid and when you're afraid, it's because we're not trusting in Jesus. We're going, man, I can't do this. And we can't, but he can. We forget that. We forget that he made everything. We forget that he has power over the wind and the waves of our lives. He has power over all of those things, and he's with us. He's there to comfort us and reassure us, and sometimes, in fact, probably almost all the time, to lift us up and to carry us through those difficult moments when we feel like we're drowning. I mean, they had a good reason to be afraid. The darkness, the wind, the waves, and then Jesus, they can't tell it's him. It looks like a ghost coming out to them, and it's like that's not a normal thing that you usually see. So I want you to hear those words today. In your worship time, in your time with your kids, I want you to gather them around you. It might be at dinner, no matter when it is, or a friend of yours, or just maybe it's just you, and you need to get quiet with the Lord and say, Lord, this is what I fear. This is what overwhelms me. This is what terrifies me. And help me to hear your words, Lord. Help me to see you. That you suffered for me, that you died for me, that you rose for me, that you hold the keys to everything, and you can calm this storm, and you're going to hold me and be with me throughout all of it. I don't have to fear. I don't have to fear. So let's encourage each other today. Encourage our kids, encourage our friends, encourage all of our family, that we don't have to be afraid because Jesus is with us. I hope this helps you. If it does, hit that subscribe button, share this with somebody, and tomorrow we'll be back. We got another day of VBS, and you're going to love that. It's going to be day 4. See you then.